Ladies and gentlemen, Ibrahim. Today is January 4th, 2025. I want to talk about two things real quick. I could touch on. Short, quick one. One, I read this I see this write up of Umaru Fufara talking about the Fullers them. And secondly, I also want to talk about the Puel Belair law. I think Sheikh Farouk described them the correct way, what they call safe motherhood. But that Puel Belair for make women and commit abortion necessarily how they want. Of course, African Express now we pull them out, and they make a very clear say why they make a secret. No, it's not even about the abortion, but why they make a secret. That because they have not even believe in the law where they want for pass. But then keep a secret, sumu to the African Express gets the information they leak about, and then I don't see about three imams them, three videos I don't see. Sheikh Farouk now one and two other imam them. One young guy and one, and both of them, all are young people anyways, but not in three I don't see. When I know exactly the other imam in a white baby, I saw he wear in cap, and he's, inside somewhere, and the other imam maybe preach. So I want to talk about those two things, especially when it comes to like the Puel Bele, the abortion. I don't hear various speakers them and commentaries on them. And now one green area I know you read and touch on specifically what I have to focus on, and that get for be what you call incest and rape. I will talk about that. The exceptions, right? However, before I even talk about that, I want to remind everybody say January 6th they come. You go for your SLPP, they go for make that January 6th like it's the most dangerous thing would ever happen in Sierra Leone. I want to remind Sierra Leoneans say, now don't forget Charles Taylor, that the Mataba, that Libya, that they meet with Ali Kaba, when we go meet Umar Gaddafi, right? And during the testimony with Charles Taylor, when the prosecutor at the ICC, the International Criminal Court, he call Ali Kaba, he say Ali Kaba, that we already deny, and we can plan. In plan Sierra Leone war, me plan the Liberia war, in planning revolution and La Sierra Leone, give all the justification them as to why the rebel war they out in Sierra Leone, talking about human rights violations, no rights to free speech, suppression of journalists, corruption at the highest level, so those are all the reasons why Ali Kabagi, we make it go start the war. So March, 1991, we get the first, gunshots them, along the Bomaru and all them places that they will not forget say that they did and the way SLPP don't want to talk about because we talk about them, of course, it shows say now Likaba with SLPP that then begin the rebel war in Sierra Leone. And of course the 1996 all with Marabio during the elections where people say peace before election we send Sujaman them and the rebel them in the RUF. And don't forget say that the Marabio they partner with the RUF now because Furis gonna be in Bralo. Marabio sister married to Furis. So our own understanding thing there, history is very important. And I make a to Boku talk yoga for the right sentence in there dong now. But March we then go now they start the rebel war, begin kill people and from that day at the SLPP being rebel war. That March, I don't forget March 23rd or so, where the first gunshot was fired. That is Comrade Kota in strong suits because in Sabida history Sabida history they very, very well. And they don't explain numerous commentaries them and videos them where they talk about the very first day where they fire and shoot the first bullets in Sierra Leone. So I want to remind you that because I get for see a lot of noise about January 6th. They want to demonize the AFRC and where the rebel they become or this and that and all that stuff then they but March now SLPP start the rebel war in Sierra Leone and then of course they can make a bad off back around 1996 where Inga no man and with the Kamajos them will be make Johnny Paul them and they be for Ibrahim Bazi camera them or be careful protect themselves as the military because the Kamajos they go after military officials them then they set up then checkpoints them and they kill military officers them they find out in a military they inside transport and they put on a dong then summarily execute on the Kamajos then do with Nganoman, of course, that make Nganoman go rotting na jail, and Senegal, they rotting, they die. Not forget again saying Nganoman, na very possible be involved by the very first coup when Shaka Stevens win the elections in 1967. That year, they will make grandpa cow them 15 Land Rovers, them, Ibrahim Forna cow them 15 Land Rovers for the APC. Every district get one. Shaka Stevens get one, himself get one. Now don't forget all the history there. But in Nganoman, I involved like the first coup where later, Rogers them then become and go take Papa Sheki after Siljoxis be the overthrow and after 3 coups basically. When I understand the history, I hope so not violent in there. When I go I hope you understand that, but not so that I make conversation per se. But I just want to know say January 6th, thank you for making a lot of noise. And by the way, January 6th, me late brother, we passed away, my last brother. January 6th, he born, so I'm back there and back. But I just want for reminder that say thank you for making a lot of noise about January 6th, but to January 6th for focus on March 1991, where they begin the rebel war, where Ali Kaba come out now, Libya and can start the revolution of Sierra Leone. Now, in the day where we all remember as Sierra Leoneans, it is the most terrible day. We'll get a brutal rebel war. We take the lives of millions, hundreds of thousands of Sierra Leoneans. Them, no matter. With that preamble, let me lift that aside. I just talk real quick, like I say again, about the fact that when you look at Umaru Fofana, the write-up that I saw where they talk about Fullers, you see these guys, what they're doing, you say the Fuller, they're the third largest ethnic group in Sierra Leone. You see, them can cause ethnic tensions in a country. I mean, we're all very clear. Over the years, we don't sabi 2-3 with Fuller brother and to Fuller fumble and we don't sabi, we don't see. And we all, they encourage ourselves, we all they try for live amicably. But let's be very clear. Fuller people in calm. Me, I remember growing up as a very young man. Now, I'm intending this in the early 90s now. 80s, 90s, 90s, Fuller, they begin camp so much in that town. Because, again, don't forget, with Sheku Toure and Shaka Stevens, be sorry for them, with Sheku Toure, they can chase Fuller, they can't take Fuller them, from Sierra Leone for carry and go back to Guinea. All of those history, it'll be fine. But we know say the Fullers them predominantly from Guinea, not to Sierra Leone. Now Guinea then come out, can migrate and come to Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, that country where we citizenship laws, like I say again, we can for take care of them. The reason why we get all in conversation there, where people like Umaru Fofana go create problem that we country, and people will become very heightened when it comes to the tribes. We want to avoid any kind of a conversation in the talk there, because it is an affront to other ethnic groups that way. They are the indigenes of Sierra Leone, like the Limbas, the Locals, when you come and can put Fuller over those tribes, we don't do that Sierra Leone for time immemorial. That the first people that we go say goodbye, they don't settle, they don't sit down. Then we begin encourage Fuller them. Now we all intermingle. Fuller the maritime in Limba, Loco, Mende, all this stuff here. We wait for this will get Fuller connection because in Mama, in Papa na Fuller, they're from Binti. So we all don't interconnect. But for say, the Fuller are the third largest ethnic group, what you're doing, they set unnecessary tension at the country where go sideline and make people begin look Fullers them one kind of way and say, hey, just like how Guinea there, when I see how them push the Fuller they away from power, no matter what happen. Alpha Conde, even this guy we come back so safe when I'm married, then they encourage the Fuller people when it comes to like them politics and all that stuff. I don't know why they own politics that in Sabi. But the fact is when people like the Umaru Fofana, they come for Kampanda to Fullers them, they come for Kankori favor from Fullers, then they say the Fuller them. I don't know so I put that statistical data there because they get for show it and data there. For say the Fuller are the third largest ethnic group after Timini Menden at the Fuller. Outside the Limba and outside the local and they. Oh, because then they keep quiet and sit down in a corner, they don't make noise. Where the Creole people, all the one in the, they didn't make noise, then they will all live life quietly and easily. Everybody go about their business because Sierra Leone is a very tolerant country when it comes to religion and it comes to tribe. Sierra Leoneans, I swear to God, is the most easy country for govern. When you even look at the politics, Salon man no care. A lot of them, they don't really care, which is very bad for them. But the thing is, every year, And even the come one of matter, you don't make people and become very conscious now about them politics. And they understand, say, if you don't mix my politics, politics they mix you. Because we hardship come, we difficulty come, we picking sick money already for go hospital, or we go hospital, they don't get the medication they need for cure you. You can understand saying about politics they cause that tif they cause. So you will say you sit on quiet, you know, they involve, you know, they mix, it left to you. You know. So this is the things what we say, Sierra Leone very easy. Sierra Leoneans are very easy people. But when you come here and talk there about this Fulana and the third largest ethnic group and this and that, you don't make people and begin say, well, I'll check myself for what's in the happen. And it's not good because, like I say, again, we get with fuller people, they do well. The business sector, they are creating opportunities, they get businesses and all that and stuff. And they don't come married with Timmy sister and Limba, local Mendes sister and all and stuff. And we don't accommodate ourselves. When it looks okay, they were an academic, they can settle. When they come with the table and a cooler, they sell. For them, cooler, they sell. And some man they die with ulcer. Well, at least they able to set up a foundation from that cooler. They then get to small table, from small table, then go to small shop, from small shop, sell them provision, this and that, then go to big shop. They expand them business. Very industrious people. That is the one thing where I like about the Fuller people. They're big on business, just like how the Timini people are big on business. And in the end, it really helped the society, it helped the economy for grow, because when you look at the business system, that free tongue if you go now, a lot of it, that Fuller people, you know, that they get a shop, then they don't stop then they. You look at them bureau, that Fuller people, but at the born and the caution the Fuller community, when people they come now and they make them kind of a comment like the Umaru Fofanas them, where they can hide intention and bring unnecessary, you know, magnification on Una as a tribe, as a people. And not good, because again, you get all these other ethnic groups, we will begin get very conscious and hyper. You go for begin the Limba community and say, one should say, hey, that we boku, the local community, one should say, hey, we boku, you know, the Yalunga community, the Soso community, all of these other tribes, then they, and boku na country, the you can come out people like Kumaru Fofana and for heighten the tribal tension at the country. Why didn't talking for even come up? We don't even get the statistical data for backup. We don't even get a proper census that a country for come up with the numbers. Let us see. Who side the fuller than the fuller than get base? You go book Binti, like with me, we people in the talk. Of course, now that Binti Wala, the area, the fuller community. Yes, they did it. But go across Sierra Leone. When you look at the northwest, you talk about the Soso, the Yalunkade, you know, the Mendes, you know, the Timinese, you know, of course, the Timinese, the big pass fuller, but the Limbas, the Locals, all these other tribes, they're in Bokuna, Sierra Leone. But these are people where then they go about them business, they don't care about tribe, they don't care about them numbers and this and that. So where is the statistical data for back all this? Because again, if the flood on Boku pass, we local the Limba them. I am worried and I'm concerned. Where are the Limbas? Where are the locals? What do happen to them over the years? Now people like we begin ask statistical questions. Why them population to drop? What's in the gone? They don't destabilize them, not in communities, them, not the habitats, them side and they settle. Why the fuller population on Boku pass? They want to do the indigens that are considered. These are the questions. You know, some people you see lately, if I notice, I don't do messages anymore as much. It's tough and not easy because take it, I just want to let go. Because when you get so much information, it's difficult for you just hold it back. You know, not easy. But you get for weighing on some of these conversations because, like I say again, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country. And Sierra Leone is a country where we want the people in the camera can talk about tribe business or that boku passing company or that. No. We know alone can heighten tension and cause problems for people. You know, so we see, delegate today, even we take the parliament, you know, I see they say one fuller MP now stand up for call for say the IG for come now. Hey, kudos to anybody with it. But again, remember, the parliament is illegitimate. Now, make any mixed parent conversation, know what they talk about. The parliament, you go vote against Lara. Now, illegitimate parliament. They don't get the will of the people. They don't get the mandate of the people. Section 5, subsection 2 tells me very clear. It's a legitimacy. The government derives its legitimacy, its power, and its authority from the people. The parliament not get legitimacy. The parliament, they're not for it. They're not legal. Abdul Kagbu, then they put lock or take the box, they do not consent. How Abdul Kagbu go to parliament? It's yourself not legal. So I know they talk about parliament. People don't understand. I know they discuss parliament, they are illegal. Marabio for Komoto side day is not the president of Sierra Leone. This government, the judiciary, the police, the military, everything illegitimate in Sierra Leone. No institution, no MDA, no ministry, no department or agency legal in Sierra Leone at this particular point in time. Now, these are the tell people for focus on, and this for talk about. But when they allow them guy, they have for drag on into these conversations, for letting abide and buy their legitimacy. Because when you can begin talk about how to go vote, that 9 members of parliament of APC that they vote against Lara Pierce, I don't give a shit. When you these members of parliament can talk about how they go get paid in 30,000, I don't give a shit. I'm sorry to say, but it's the fact, because me no say they are not legal, they're not for day. In a serious society, the parliament, the government no exist. We see them across the world. I don't know why Sierra Leoneans are not able to understand these things, so they're dragging ourselves into these conversations instead of coming out every day and just condemning these governments. That need for be everybody, and they turn out waiting for talk. But we're not critical thinkers. Why do you think I think critically? I'm not encouraged then talk them. I don't encourage nothing with this government get for do. All the talk will get for the talk. If we come out now and condemn them, say they are not a government, they are illegal, they are illegitimate. We know say Dr. Zoma Kamara and I win the elections of June 24, 2023. I don't want to digress. I don't even go to side it. But I just want to focus on what I say they talk about. Like I don't tell now about the fuller community. Let them come and renounce, then kind of talk that they create tension. We're going to make people and begin put up unnecessarily. Because hey, you come, na come, you come. Stranger would always be a stranger, regardless of what it is. If they prayed matter for you, now for take them. How you see, we go to other countries like in Senegal. One of the countries that were very pure. When you look at Senegalese, the system, I get one airman we can explain to me the system they wouldn't get, the Taufik, who say come on a certain area, not to themselves, then they married. Pure Senegal for Senegal. Now this can make people allow we look like an Indian them. Indian they frown against the Indian woman for married any other race. I didn't even talk about any other race. Indian for Indian, they're still the keeper. And even that, they didn't get in sex them. Because when you look at the Indian culture, they're into sex. They get the hierarchy there. So we are not lekker, we're not lekker. We won't forget a society that is free, but at the end of the day, I believe in controlled environments. So if when I make people and begin think, say, what you also begin to kaizio, let a woman and now begin look say, Fula, I know I like how much money you get, I don't want her. Yeah, and it makes me safe. I stay pure to me saloon country man there. If na limba or loco, mende or timini or this and that, full and I can't come, I make Spanish business. I don't get nothing for do to give any connection, all that stuff. Then they, when I don't make people and begin think their way, then they, because right now, what's happen? Everybody don't intermarriage so much in the country. I think a lot left us so quietly instead of what they can't talk about. Who's try way boku pass? If na full don't boku pass this, when I create unnecessary tension. That is all I have to say on that. When I be very careful when it comes to talking about tribe and unnecessary. When I avoid them conversation at all cost and unnecessary. I know say this stem all from the Guinea situation with TIP and all that stuff. But that's a conversation for another day. But I just want to tell people like Umaru Fufana and left for heighten the tension there. I know say I don't know which like connection with Fullers and stuff like that. We all get connection to Fullers. Like I say, you give me a get Fuller connection. Sometimes I say if I don't take I get a Fulani kind of a looks and stuff like that. But I don't say me worth more in mama, ya umu, in papa na be Fuller man. Like binti, they get cow them and all that stuff. So fuller they can mix inside with culture, mix and married with salon people them and all that stuff. They not allow let people they can begin tell them say fuller no boku pass all the other tribes them apart from Mendy and Timini. The born good picking. Now, I don't want to make this message longer. Let's talk about the abortion Safe Motherhood Bill Act to the passed in Parliament. We some imams then don't begin to talk against. I mean, first of all, I'm not going to give all the imams then kudos. If I anything, I'll give Sheikh Farouk kudos because they talk about politics as a whole. You see, the problem we get necessarily when people like you only wait for something and bet them before they get involved. Now, I'm not proud of people. And I had certain conversation about with I think that's Sister Lioness. By the way, thank you, Sister Lioness. Your New Year's message, shout out to you, my sister. You're doing phenomenal. I only know say I can remember you. Thank you for what you do. Where you talk about Lara Taylor Pierce and the fact that the fit for salon in a way. It's technical talk, and I understand some of the comments when they talk about that because to talk me, in as much as an auditor want for stay apolitical and I want for discuss politics, but again, democracy is worth fighting for. And this is the thing where even myself in my capacity, I'll be honest with you guys, if I want for this just done with Sierra Leone, I'd done with Salon Talk completely. I don't even mix my salon business. But at the end of the day, now one thing I stand behind and that democracy. Democracy, regardless of you be police, military, whatever it is, democracy is worth protecting and preserving. So when you come for talk, it's not about taking sides or anything, but you stand up for the principles and the tenets of democracy. So I see why when I say Lara Tilapia not talk about Sierra Leone democracy. She has a responsibility to sometimes talk about issues around democracy itself and how democracy is a backsliding and how it's dangerous for even a young worker to do along that lines. Because some people know Sabia for discuss issues. Not all man Sabi discuss issues. So I'll leave it at that. Not all man get a gift for come and talk about certain issues like a will come and talk about them. Because one thing I can always say, my scope of my education is not limited to a certain area no more. Over the years I've diversified. I don't go into various areas. Any sector we call me, I go inside it. One, it helps when you read boku, you read about you read different materials then from different sectors. It'll broaden up your horizon and you for make you discuss issues anyhow from any topic, from any area, you discuss them. Reading does a lot of that kind of stuff to you. And then some of the jobs that I've had. So it's easy for me to be able to engage and talk about certain issues. So not all man able to talk about them. Well, all left aside it. I want to talk about the abortion bill. And like I say, I'm not a lot of the imams them now that they talk, pastors them, I know you're a pastor they yet, but then go begin talk. We don't forward stay within camp. The issue no more we come now. We don't want we begin, for come affect we that it's all one talk. And then they get on late now. Because again, rainy for one man do what. If you say you wait, stay the rain come now you do what. Or like when you need my host the bone, go help out for the fire, use back the bone. And that is what is happening in Sierra Leone. People don't see them, they allow Marabia for 6 years, don't terrorize the nation to point where the country don't become autocratic and dictatorial. People don't get mind. And now if you look Salon, when I watch the social media, I come to the Safe Motherhood Act. When I watch the social media, the funny video, then comedy, that they get views, you will count serious conversation. Go, when I watch, we brother, they try what they do. Social media, political commentaries and stuff like Common Talk and all this, people what they do. But watch the views with the video and they get compared to a comedian with the Kanamo and can do the comedy where they get 100,000 views, 200,000 views. When I watch, then show there when I cannot even give a shit about them show there when they go do their salon. How do they call themselves? Me not sabi the name themselves, but the guy wouldn't go arrest the ladies who they arrested like they lock them up unconstitutionally. It's just sad how I hunt. But that side I talk about that side right now. Then I watch that side first. There they go. But the fact is, Sierra Leone not to serious Cultivate. And we Sierra Leone serious, we all know Sierra Leone non serious. But the young people in the Paladi that enjoyment. The average Sierra Leonean now for enjoyment. But like I'm to the Safe Motherhood bill, like I say, I don't want to digress. Now the area we want to focus on, because I read a lot of good commentary them about the fact that abortion will not for legalizer. It's very dangerous. But one area where I know you hear anybody talk about that the exceptions when abortion can be, at least tolerable, when they go tolerate abortion. Now, in the case of incest and rape, within an incest, astafula, but they are in a situation in the way papa sleep with girl picking or brother sleep with sister. That is incest in the first place. So in that situation in the pregnancy commodity, person no go on for keep that guy picking day. I go keep picking when a papa go sleep with girl picking girl belly. Astafula, right? Brother go sleep with his sister. Astafula, right? Girl belly. That picking day, we know one thing can pick it in a society. That make the world done bad delicately because incest, stuff like that. So in those situations, now teen waiting will say, waiting for commit abortion. And even then now within a good time, right? Before 3 months, at least. Because after 3 months, that picking on begin form already. Like in the infancy stage. So we go make exception. So we go make exception, right? And so in that case, they will go say, okay, let we allow abortion for take place. Then you get rape. Astafula. They want one pass them bill there, so they go catch one, they raping girl picking. They get belly. They go on for keep picking. when I rape you. For the rest of your life, you get for remember for say this pick you are born, I rape me. When I visit a woman them during the rebel war, where they rape, where the most of them picking and they when of course they're bastards, but picking are picking. Because they say picking a blessing, right? When I visit the one in the gladdy for born picking away, man go rape them forcefully against their will, then they see them picking and they grow up later. When I visit they sweet them. Yes, over time you might forget, but it's a constant reminder for let you see begin where you born when I rape they rape you. So in any case then the exceptions there. So we understand. But for make a law where they put that for say woman they grab no more. Anybody has don't pass the age of 18, it can just grab your work clothes. It go pull belly without consent, no ask permission from nobody, not even parents and this and that. Come on. With every problem so get in Sierra Leone society, all the other issues we for deal with, we talk about electricity. That is make the need focus for giving people in water, electricity, proper healthcare, good roads, because then priorities all misplaced. Everything that misplaced priorities. The other day I do a video at the show now a waste treatment plant where they service the area where we did something about 2 million homes. We all what they use now, we bathroom, the water them, now we kitchen, we wash the toilet, we flush all they pass through the pipe system and they go to that particular facility there. From me, that facility is about 18 miles. But imagine the pipe network, the drainage system that the country, all what they do now, yeah, inside this hostel water, all they go to that treatment facility there. Then they go reprocess them, then recycle them, then clean the water back. Then send and come back to we. You know, I talk about that and you look with government them no get a priority. What do they think about now how for spy on Sierra Leoneans? Marabi, instead of spending money they way be legal because it's illegal between 2018 to 2023. Instead of spend money, for improve the lives of Sierra Leonean people, what they do then they spend money for spy. We talk about then Cognite, where again African Express be pool, where it shows say the government spent about $5 million for letting go buy Pegasus. When then they take for spy on a phone them, on a communication them, everything when they talk, they want for no. Then it's get attempted for do all those evil, stupid, crappy, cringy, cunning things them. Then they spend the money for improving our lives them. You see, misplaced priorities. So instead of them focus, if they really care about women them, I saw I see a video of Taft Sierra Leone, who said they build their host them na John Obe, who then girl picking their way they walk there. I'm happy they get a job, but you see the picking and get for the go to them cooler there. Full up arm total they go and water around the complex. Very hard job them for women and for do. Where you look the picking and they sorry for them. Because again, yes, at least then create job for them because the country wouldn't come out is a failed state. It's not for create opportunities for the citizens them. So then they use with brother and sister, them foreigners that they Canada country, then Lebanese there, the Indians there. I talk again, I have the power. All of these people, like how Idi Amin, Dadadu, I'm kicking all of them out. I don't give a shit. Because if they are suppressing the growth of our own people, then they should get out of the environment. Sierra Leone is for Sierra Leoneans, it's for indigens. I hate for see foreigners and they come and can topple with people them. Then they come inside Sierra Leone, we're suffering. Sierra Leoneans don't get no respect in and outside Sierra Leone. Matter of fact, outside Sierra Leone we better small, we get small respect. But in Sierra Leoneans, they are not respected. Foreigners them get power pass with brother and sister in Sierra Leone. And this is what we see. So it saddens me. So then you know get focus on what they focus on for ensure say then take care of our people. Then they focus on that and then they pass Safe Motherhood Act for go put law in a parliament way. If you go save the woman go pull belly, you married your wife. Yeah, your wife make palava, I grab no more the money and go to hospital, say I go pull this belly. I don't want to speak again. I'm not sure if this married again. I go no more, I go pull her. And we go to the doctor don't for deny. If the doctor deny, the doctor they go jail. And then you go talk back. If the woman do her, you challenge her so we don't do her. You say if you go jail, able salon people. That government and this will get priorities in place. But they are illegal. Remember this. Anything with them pass. When Marabio is going to be kicked out, when Dr. Samuel Kamara take over the reins of presidency, we reverse everything. Everything going to happen from June 24, 2023 to the day when they inaugurate Dr. Samuel Kamara as the president. It's all reversed. And I will compel Dr. Samuel to reverse all of those decisions, revisit them back, and we start fresh in Sierra Leone. Because Sierra Leoneans, we deserve so much more better. But I just want to touch on that incest and rape. Say that the only time in the way at least we'll make an exception when it comes to abortion. But otherwise, nobody enough for just crap no more. We need to medical reason. With the doctor not deem and say, oh, this is a risk pregnancy. This, we medical professional make a decision as to why. But when you look at the hospital, they're even equipped. Gynecologists them get everything where they need. Woman them, almost gynecologists that will get in Sierra Leone. And also, when we found Dr. Ibrahim Forna, we get a Peking Foundation. Where the husband, they do very well. Dr. Sheku, I think he fumbled to in the Ifatu CC. I think his sister also in the Ifatu CC with the MCC. But anyways, that's a conversation for another day. With the MCC or saga. I know I think good because if I begin any back now, other kind of worms, where I go open, it will be very disastrous. So I left this message there today. But at that side, might be worth for touch on. Let people understand the exceptions to abortion, incest, rape, and that kind of a thing, and or medical advice where the doctor go say this woman they at risk, and go for save the life of the woman. It's better for abort the baby as opposed to keeping it. Those kinds of decisions, then people can understand because it's medically necessary, or because of incest or because of rape, you have to make that exception because nobody know glad if then go raping Pekin for like born that Pekin out and I also. So in those cases, abortion is okay, but otherwise, no. Government stay away from the. Hey God, we see the American I not even coming to the American system, but we see where even Roe versus Wade was a precedent where the courts be don't set in stone, where they don't ban abortion. But they like the Republicans them then come, they don't turn them around, and the people vote. So allow the people to make decisions. But today in Sierra Leone, when they say referendum. Now, civil society in the call, they say the civil society that they don't can vote for the people. And referendum get to do with the votes of the people, like the people for for vote for change certain laws that are entrenched. But they go into our whole idea. I just want to talk on that and the people get the backdrop. I left for now. This is 2025. We're not going for the hearing me better. We get for a reflect. Sierra Leoneans, we have to reflect. We'll continue for talk like I can. So, it's one of me. I say, just share. So don't forget to, for recap my message and a recap conclusion, for summarize my message. I remind you, I say January 6th they come, they get for make a lot of noise, but when I don't pay attention to that, they prepare on now. When I don't say March 1991, Ali Kaba, SLPP, and then begin the rebel war in Sierra Leone, that they did and they will every Sierra Leone for remember. But March will come, when I know you read that they say, then I don't want to talk and say, they distract to that. Marabio, why not they travel? We go know. We all don't know. Me, I don't know why. I can make analysis no more and say, hey, when I draw everything would have happened, why this money travel? When you look at the ICC, I see, from the last day with the letter, where the prosecutor go give Marabio, that's what they all see, also all my eye, they pull your eye. Waiting me at the content of that letter, they take the Marabio not share that letter. If not be a good letter, they don't share. I don't challenge Marabio. Say, share that letter with me. With the prosecutor for the ICC, Mr. Karim Khan, Esquire, we go give Marabio, that the Sierra Leone Embassy, that the United States of America, waiting inside that letter. After that, the Attorney General go hold a meeting with the registrar of the ICC and the prosecutor of the ICC. After we come, 7 days later, they fire him. I read people and they say they replace him because that our Lord they be one pass, agree for our Lord where they want pass the abortion law where they want for passing, say the mix. I hear all kind of version. But how minister, the goal meeting with the ICC prosecutor, 7 days later, not even full 1 week, they fire him as the Attorney General. Mara be the great travel, they left the shores of Sierra Leone. But sometimes I don't talk, so I go travel to Mara. We go see, sometimes I go chatter and plane. But why the travel, we don't know. They go tell us, say, just no. They want to build a bond within community them. When I make it come across, when I go to bond, they go, yeah, you go so, you want to connect with people. When I get for you and talk to them back, then go for can lie, but we, and just for, but anyways, we don't, it's critical thinking. Sierra Leoneans, when I get for land for think critically. Sometimes the information they in front of we face, so we feel so get for go dig for fena. You don't need for dig for fena. You just get for be very analytical. Look at the evidence in front of you and analyze them. All right, that is all I will say on that. I don't really talk much on that. And the low left and the low continue for observe is illegal. Marabia is not the president of Sierra Leone. Dr. Samora Kamara is the legally elected president of Sierra Leone. But ECOWAS and everybody, they drag their feet because the Wale Sierra Leone become Mozambique. When Mozambique today, they don't kill over 250 something people. Dr. Samora Kamara said, "Me don't let nobody die. But I want to get a peaceful negotiation out of this. We don't go into dialogue. We don't go into the tripartite. The unity agreement was signed and all of that stuff. Then we are in the implementation phase. They don't call on ECOWAS. Say, hey, when I ask them people we have forgiven these results or we conduct a rerun elections, we are still waiting. But then one less alone turn upside down, then it kind of can pathway. This is why we get the problem we'll get. Now SADC, one of the South African countries, they only go get ECOWAS, one of the Economic Community of West African States. That's how you get SADC. And SADC, the president of SADC na Tanzania. And Tanzania then they fit now how for go and help now Mozambique because the opposition leader, like how what you do? He left the country first of all, self. India overseas now, and telling people everything for do for continue for protest. Now that be one Dr. Samakama do, come out to Sierra Leone, go sit on some side, begin call the supporters, them we ready for die for a many tempted now. Let them take up arms against the state and begin fight. The man say no, me not do that and me want follow resolve this peacefully. This man don't take this election, I don't agree. The APC executive don't sell, they don't go. Even Akisha of all people don't go. But God in time go reach. Sierra Leone will be a free country. Mikalu Mumuma Saripayansa Neche Rikuku, City Tunis them. All of these people are the executive. Lansana Dumbuya Akasha call them all. They don't sell. But anyways, happy birthday to Sister Salematu. We're one of the cheerleaders there for APC. We are see Brother Andrew share and picture them in celebrating birthday. A very strong lady. Una the executive of the APC within the sideline una the legacy. We don't stand up for protect democracy. I will not say the people of Sierra Leone watch una. This is a very defining moment in Sierra Leone. You will make the people push you at the wrong side. You make the people and put you at the wrong books. You get for pay the consequences and the price. You go pay in due course. I left this message now. Bye-bye, everybody. Again, don't forget to January 6th. Then for make noise. But now March 1991. And in fact, the first rebel gunshot when I leak back out the rebel. Ali Kaba, we were on for presidency in Sierra Leone. We don't cost the lives of thousands of people. We Sierra Leoneans are for the rights to the ICC now for prosecution. Because if they prosecute Charles Taylor, there is no reason enough for prosecute Ali Kaba. And don't forget to, that there are 3 areas that they talk about. The incest and rape for the abortion, with an exception we can give. And don't forget to, I left for now. Bye-bye.